Welcome to today's episode of This is Private Practice, and I may not have done quite enough preening with the Facebook countdown. Wow, how has your day been? It's been an intense 2 days for me, I'm not going to lie. There were times this morning and late yesterday afternoon when I really had I don't want to do the business ownership thing anymore. Feeling very overwhelmed and out of control. And when my out of control meets my inner control freak, there's lots of unhelpful things that tend to go on. So, but I am a bit of a planner for the worst case scenario. It's part of my personality. It's probably rooted in childhood. Who cares? It's served me well until now. And I've been absolutely overwhelmingly surprised that the worst case scenarios have not occurred. And I'm going on vacation next week. I'm going on holiday. And I'm so thrilled that that I can make that happen because I know I need a rest. So what went on? So, well, unfortunately, the fabulous, awesome Sophie had an accident on her way home from work the other day while she was on a train and sustained a really significant orthopedic injury. Hey, Deli. Hey, my sister. Hey, Carol. Oh, hello, Carol. Lovely to see you. So poor Soph needed some help and emergency support and was in a pretty bad way. And I was really worried about her. And we'd been in the city all day. And she lives probably a 2.5 hour drive away, and she was stuck. So I was feeling very helpless because I was halfway between her and where she needed to get to. And knowing how orthopedic injuries can progress, I was really concerned about her ability to be able to work, being in pain and having so many limitations on herself. But she's a trooper. She was back at work today and she was feeling pretty tired this afternoon, but that's okay. And she was really surprised that I would even be thinking that I would be cancelling my holiday so that she got extra support next week. So yay for the Sophie. But you can imagine having that as a monumental disruption to your business. So I have a policy in my business that we don't have two people in the leadership team away at the same time, because if I was away and Sophie was away at the same time, who's going to manage things when something goes wrong? My team need to be able to be out there doing the work and doing it well and be supported to do the work. They need us. They need at least one of us in this chair or in Sophie's chair, being able to support them and making sure they have the tools and the resources that they need in the back end to help them do their work. So it's a policy that I've had ever since doing this 9 years, that we've always had somebody in that manager's seat while I'm away. And for many of the years, it was me. So having a holiday was not something I actually did. It's been a real joy in the last 2 years to actually be able to shut down, shut off, and give my brain a chance to actually decompress. But you could imagine, as many of you watching this video, I could imagine, would kind of spin out of control if the key person that was kind of the glue to your business was suddenly, without any warning, unavailable to you for what, in my head, I went to 3 months. Yeah, we all know that I can catastrophize. That is not a surprise to anyone. And the amount of thoughts and the things that you go through your head and the contingency planning that goes on. But you know what it does do? It actually makes you sit back and go, what are the most important things that have to be done right now? And I thought I was pretty good at prioritizing and pretty darn good at making sure I was doing the right things at the right time. But I think that this is something we can all be learning more about. And as your business grows and as you grow as a person, there are essentially less and less things on your to-do list, because the things that you need to focus on are much more consuming, much more conceptual, and require you to have a lot more strategy brain space around you. So that being said, I actually have a new team member today. We now have somebody inside the business 1 day a week working purely on digital marketing, communications, and PR for us. And I'm thrilled because that person's been working with us all day today, and it has taken so much pressure off me. And it's going to be done while I'm away. And it allowed me to actually focus on writing some proposals to, that weren't going to get done because I wasn't going to have time to do them. So again, it's just streamlining and stripping back and learning who can do this for me and where does my time need to go. And I think a part of the challenge for us is those who bootstrap it, and we start from just us selling our time for money or exchanging our knowledge for money. Is as we build, we just do more and we do more and we do more, and we think we delegate and we think we outsource and we think we delegate and we think we outsource. But I reckon it comes a time when you don't realize just how much you know, how much you do, how much weight you carry, how much capacity you've built in yourself, and how capable we are. And that's certainly been the example that I've set myself today, is like, holy crap, I do a lot. How do I explain to somebody what it is that I do on a day-to-day basis? We haven't even touched the sides of some of the clinical decisions that needed to be made today and how I've worked with clinical clients, because they've needed my support as well. But I am really proud of myself for cutting back on all of my one-on-one clients' work today, because I don't think I would have turned up 100%. I would have been distracted, I would have been anxious, and I don't think I would have been present. So I'm really grateful that I did that today, and it's allowed me to focus on the operations in my business, on getting the right things done at the right time, so that I know tomorrow I can come back after yoga and focus on the things that need to be focused on so that my business can continue to grow and support itself next week while I have a week off. Ha ha! So I'm looking forward to tomorrow, Celebration Friday. For me, this has been one of the biggest roller coaster rides of the week. My poor adrenals, I reckon they are totally wrung out. So I need to make sure that I'm keeping myself nice and calm, nice and cool and even, which is not something that I excel at either. Anywho, turn up tomorrow, 4:30 Sydney time. Let's celebrate the week has been. Even if you don't feel like you have done much this week or achieved much, there is something for you to celebrate. And I want to be able to celebrate with you. And I'm really looking forward to catching up with you tomorrow. Thank you to everybody who turned up on today's call. I really appreciate your support and encouragement. And I will talk to you later.